Chapter 7, Lesson 7, Simple and Compound Interest. Okay, so interest is just the amount of money paid or earned for the use of money by a bank. So when you put your money into an account, the bank pays you interest for being able to use your money. Simple interest is when interest is paid only on the initial principal of a savings account or a loan. So you only get interest earned on whatever you first put in or you first borrow. All right, the formula for simple interest is I equals PRT. Okay, I is going to be the interest that you earn. P is going to be the principal, or that's also the initial amount of money that you invest or that you borrow. The R is the rate. That will be a percent, but you need to make sure you change it to a decimal. And then the T is time, and for simple interest, the time will always be in years. All right, so let's look at an example. Find the simple interest if you invest $1,000 at 4.5% for 2 years. So again, I equals PRT. So the interest that you're going to earn, you take your principal, which is $1,000, you multiply it by the rate, which is 4.5%, but 0.045. So 0.045, and then times 2. And so the interest earned, the simple interest, is $90. So at the end of 2 years, you would have $1,090. Okay, now compound interest is a little bit different because compound interest is not only paid only on the amount you invest, but every time that the interest is compounded, you actually earn interest on the interest. So it's paid on the initial principal and on the interest earned in the past. Okay? When something is compounded annually, is what that means, is it is compounded yearly. And that's what we're going to look at today. In class, we'll talk about more than just annually. Okay, so let's look at an example. What's the total amount of money in an account where $600 is invested at an interest rate of 8.75% compounded annually for 2 years? So it's what's going to happen. We're still going to use I equals PRT, but we're going to do a little bit different because we're going to find that the interest for the first year is the $600 times the 0.0875, but after the first year, we're going to find out what happens. So what happens is after the first year, you earn $52.50. So that means that after year 1, you have $652.50. So what compound interest does, simple interest says we're going to give you this $52.50 for year 1 and year 2 and year 3 and year 4. But compound interest says, well, after the first year you earn that interest, now we're going to pay you interest on this amount. What we'll do is we're going to take the same formula, I equals PRT. Now our principal, though, for the second year is $652.50. We're going to earn the same interest rate, 0.0875, again, just for another year. So the interest the second year isn't the $52.50. Now it's $57.09. So the total amount of money that I have, I add that back to my 652.50, and now my total amount of money that I have is $709.59 after the 2 years.